Hi, I'm Kevin Carr with the JRT Sportsplex. In our last video, we talked about our three-step process before the swing. Our rhythm, our load, and our separation, okay? Now today, we're gonna start talking about our hand path. I like to start with a three-point process with our hand path, okay? So as I step in the box, we go through our rhythm, we got our load, and now we got our separation. My hands right here is my point A, okay? From point A, it's a straight path to point B, contact. Point B is contact. From point B to point C is my extension, and from point C to finish is our final step, okay? Now, from point A to point B has to be a direct line. We don't want to get a common mistake with a lot of the kids is that we start getting this front shoulder involved. What happens when that front shoulder gets involved is the hands start to come this way to the baseball. Right there, our line is now like this, okay? We want to have this as direct and as quick as possible. From here to here, from here to there, extension forward, and from here to finish, okay? Now at the JRT Sportsplex, we like to teach our one-handed drills, okay? So for this, I'm gonna show you what each hand does individually. The top hand is what I like to call the power hand. This is what we're being explosive with, okay? I like to teach the kids as far as kind of throwing a punch motion. If I'm gonna get loaded up and ready to throw a punch, this is where I'm strongest and fastest, okay? So I get to this position here, boom, right there. There's where I feel strongest and quickest. Now I put the bat in my hands. This is where my top hand wants to fire from, right here. And the same thing goes when we start doing this drill. This goes from point A to point B to point C, and point C to finish. And that's our power hand. That's what I like to call our power hand. Now, our bottom hand. Our bottom hand is what I like to call our guide hand, okay? When we get this thing in the position here, I want that elbow tucked in nicely. Not out here, because what happens when we start getting out here? Boom, okay? We get it down in here, kind of against that chest, not too much, but back in the chest area. And from here, boom. I put my other hand on the bat right there. That's the position I feel strongest in. From here, this works straight down to the baseball. That front elbow works down towards the baseball, barrel stays above it. To contact, I'm at contact. Again, point B to point C is extension, and point C to finish. That is what I call the guide hand. Now, watch as I put it together. First one's just gonna be slow motion. Ball on the tee, my rhythm, my load, my separation, point A, point B, point C to finish. All together. Now, put it all together for a quick swing right here. And if you were to break it down, it would look pretty good, I hope. But here it is.